back, everybody. Bear the Griller. Today we're going to make some pineapple smoked baked beans out on the Traeger. Started off, we've got a gallon of the Bush's baked beans. You can use something else, but let's face it, Bush's is kind of the best. So use whatever flavor bean you want. We'll go from there. If you want, you can get just the 2 of the big cans and then have the ingredients I'm doing. But we're having a barbecue. Beans are awesome left over. So I took about 1 package of bacon, one of the 12-ounce ones, cut it into strips, cooked it down, with about 1 onion, diced up fine, cooked it in the bacon fat until it's nice and translucent. We're going to throw that in there. Don't forget all that bacon fatty goodness that settled at the bottom. Alright. I don't have any fresh green chilies today, so we're going to do 2 cans of the diced green chilies. And normally I'd put a bunch of jalapenos in there today, but we're going to have a bunch of kids, and since I'm making 1 whole gallon of beans, I don't want to get them too spicy. But I am going to use some Franks. Probably about 3 tablespoons. Just for that little vinegary hit. I like the red pepper flavor too. I got my JB's Fat Boy right here. We're going to hit that with about 4 tablespoons or so. And you can always add more of this later. It's hard to take it out. That looks good right there. And we're going to go about 2 or 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. There's that. Little Worcestershire. Hit that with about 2 or 3 tablespoons. Alright. Brown sugar. We all know that's what makes baked beans baked beans. So I've got light today. You can get dark if you like, not that big a deal. I'm going to use about 3/4 of a cup. Yeah. Spread it all around just like that. And a lot of recipes call for more. I'm not going to use as much because today we're going to get a lot of our sweetness from some pineapple. I've got 2 cans. They're 20 ounces. 1 of the tidbits, and I'm going to throw the juice in here because I'm going to cook this for about 3 hours on the smoker and just continually stir it, and that juice is going to come out and you're just going to end up with more of a compounded flavor. So I've got a 20 ounce count of the tidbits, which are the small chunky ones, and those later are going to turn into just little pockets of sweetness as you bite into it, cut through that savoriness and spiciness depending on how you doctor them up later. And I've got 1 20-ounce can of crushed pineapple. This is going to kind of put the sweetness all the way through it and help with that pineapple flavor. And you can cook these in the oven, you can cook them however you want. I've just found in the smoker you get a ton more flavor. And if you got a big Dutch oven, that's fine. I like using the hotel pan, so I've got way more surface area on the top, more for that smoke to work in, kind of help bring the flavor into it. Got 1 cup of your favorite barbecue sauce here. Alright. And we're going to do about a cup of ketchup. Fart noises included. And it feels like a lot. Don't quite have about 1/4 cup. Somewhere between 1/4 and 1/2 cup. Running out of mustard. That'll do. Alright, last but not least, it's got about 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds of leftover pulled pork that I went ahead and vacuum packed and froze last time I made some. And this is just going to knock your baked beans over the top. I mean, you can have it's just going to melt right in, add that meaty flavor to them. You always secretly hope that you get that scoop of beans that's got that big chunk of, the bacon in it from the gallon, but this is going to make every bite awesome. So let's go ahead and give this a good mix. I've got the Traeger outside It's heating up to about 300 degrees. I'm going to cook this right around 300, 325, and you can bump it clear up to 350. Oh, it smells so good. And you were wondering why I was making a whole gallon at the beginning of this video. I'm going to finish getting this mixed up. I'll see you guys out the smoker. Alright, got the Traeger all fired up, sitting right about 300 degrees. You see everything's all loaded up. I'm going to come out here about every 20-30 minutes and stir these up. Just keep that top layer, just keep rotating it in. You get more and more smoke flavor. See you guys in a little bit. Alright, as you can see, about 2.5-3 hours. Smoker, nice, awesome, thick, gelatinous, beautiful baked bean goodness. See what we're working with here. Make sure we get some pork in there, some chunks of pineapple. That's everything baked beans should be, should hope to be. That's amazing. You get the sweetness from the pineapple all the way through, savoriness from the bacon, the chunks of pork in there. I mean, just melt in your mouth. And you catch one of these little pineapple tidbits and it just explodes with the sweetness. Only thing I'm gonna do right now is throw some jalapenos in here, make it extra hot for me. Kids are gonna love this. See you next time, Beer Griller.